Hi everyone, my name is Krystal Bella. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss with you the 5 things that I have learnt this year. This year has been quite a roller coaster for me. It's been a fantastic year in some things and a terrible year in other things. That's just the way life is. At the beginning of this year, which I don't know if it counts as this year or not, because it was actually on New Year's Eve, I received an email saying that I was being made redundant, and it was a very difficult time of year because obviously money wise, just after Christmas you get paid just before Christmas, all the money goes on Christmas things, and then the stretch for the next payday tends to be quite difficult, and throughout the whole of January I was jobless, and then I got a new job. However, yesterday I received a phone call saying I was being made redundant from that job. So I have learned quite a few things, and this is me just kind of summarising that and processing it a little bit, so bear with me. So one of the most important things that I've learned is good comes with bad and bad comes with good. It can be so easy to feel like we've been defeated on things that happen. So for example, being made redundant twice in 1 year can be seen as like absolute hell, and can be seen as an absolute downer for the rest of the year. But the other thing as well is, even though I've been, halfway through the year and I've already had, 2 different jobs, those jobs have been incredibly eye-opening for me. I've learned an awful lot, and that is a positive thing, and by having this opportunity, is what I'm considering it, is that it opens me up to newer things for the rest of the year and the years to come. So yes, terrible things have happened and I'm very sad about them, but I'm also excited because it means I can look into working with new people, new environments, new industries, and that is exciting. The second thing that I have learned is to be wary of people who are very enthusiastic about growth and doing really well. It's very much kind of are they a shower or are they a grower? And I used this in a marketing thing recently, which I think is great and is very good in terms of like helping people understand things. A lot of people will paint this image of everything being fantastic and wonderful, and they will really overemphasize it. And I'm very cautious of people who do that, because I kind of think, are you painting this image, but is the reality actually the same? And I think that when you're looking for a new company or a new opportunity, or someone is offering something to you and they are shining reviews, always be wary of that, because I know personally that nothing is perfect, and I think it's incredibly important to be honest and be like, yeah, do you know what, there are a few things wrong with it, but this is what we're going to do to make it great, and this is how we're going to grow. There are going to be setbacks and there are going to be things that propel it forward, so always be wary of that. So are they a shower or are they a grower? The third thing that I have learned is really utilise the people around you. I have shared with friends and family and within certain kind of industry Facebook groups my situation, and people have been incredibly supportive. These are people that I never ever really speak to. I speak to on rare occasions, or work related things like that you don't always discuss with friends and certain family members, but you will be surprised how supportive people will be. When you're in a bad situation that's not particularly great, people really emphasize that because they are able to put themselves in your shoes. They know that if they were in a situation like that, they would want all the help they can get, and so people will help you. You don't have to be in the same situation that I'm in. It could be something completely random, like, oh, I don't know, you're going to a really fancy event and you need a dress, but the dress that you wanted has fallen apart. People will help you, people will empathise with that, if dresses is their thing. The fourth thing, Daffy Duck. The fourth thing that is really important, and we hear it everywhere. We hear it when we go to our doctors, we hear about it on the TV, not so much anymore, actually. When I was younger, the whole having one of your 5 a day, blah blah blah. But eating healthy is so important. I know for me, I quite often fall into like depressive states. If tragic things happen, I'm still a little bit vulnerable mentally, as most of us are, and I know that if I eat healthy, it's so much better. I'm far less likely to fall into a depressive state, and exercising as well. If I keep moving, keep myself active, have a a schedule, I wake up at this time, I eat at this time, I do this at such time, I exercise then, and so on, then that really helps. So healthy living, just healthy in general, so important. I can't emphasize how important that is. People talk about it all the time because of how incredibly important it is. Number 5. This has to be the most important one out of all of them, and that is to believe in yourself. Confidence can be struck like lightning when something negative happens, and it reflects on our own mental health. It really affects our confidence, and that is so important when you need to relieve yourself of a situation that has been negative. So for me, it's in terms of looking for a job. It's going to be so important for me to be confident about myself, for me to be able to sell myself to other companies. And the same applies, say if you're at school and you've received some bad grades, and that's going to have a huge impact on your confidence. But if you do your best to be confident in yourself and realise that, this one bad thing has happened and there are going to be several other bad things to happen in the future, but it's how we choose to react to that that is going to make us succeed. And, bad things are going to happen all the time. You're going to get bad grades every now and again. You're going to lose a job here and there. Your car's going to break down and you're going to have to buy a new one. And, things are happening all the time. And it's how we choose to react. It's how we choose to see ourselves, how we choose to utilise the people around us, and being confident in yourself is so important. Easier said than done, I know, but if you follow those other tips that I've given you, it will really, really help, and you will continue to grow as a person, and you will continue to grow in so many other ways. But not only that, if you can show confidence in things that have been negative towards you, it allows other people as well to see that they can be confident in those situations. And that's exactly what I want to come from this video today. I want you to know that negative things are going to happen, but it's how we choose to react to them that are so important and will help us grow. If you have any experiences like the ones I've had, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below, because when you talk about things, it helps me, but it also helps other people, so please do that. Also, I have a Q&A that I've given you guys in my previous video, which I will put a link to in the description. It's very fun and I love hearing everyone's responses to that. So like I said, my name's Krystal Bella. If you're new here, do please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so that you can be notified when I make a new video, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.